some time ago, some of you guys may remember that a trailer dropped very, very early for this animated film coming out called The Forgotten Island. And it caught my attention because it focuses on Filipino culture. I am married into a Filipino family. So that's a big part of my existence now is Filipino culture. Anyway, I didn't think the trailer was all that great. Just being honest. I mean, I was interested because it's Filipino culture, but it honestly didn't look all that good. Well, at CinemaCon, not only they didn't give a presentation for this movie, they actually showed us the entire movie. And it was so early that even though it was the whole movie, a lot of it wasn't finished. It was a very unique viewing experience, actually, because a bunch of the movie was fully completed animation. A bunch of it wasn't quite complete. And even in some places, it was so not complete. It was literally like the pencil art, like almost pencil storyboarding with the audio over it to fill in those gaps. But we still got the full movie experience. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is going to be the best animated film of the year. This is going to be, and I say this as a guy who I didn't like the trailer, at least the first trailer. This is the best animated film of the year. And I say that as somebody who has seen Zootopia, who has seen the new Toy Story 5, which I really loved. Forgotten Island is the best animated film of the year. Now, there's going to be a couple of other animated films coming out this year that maybe they'll take that place, but that's how good this movie is. And after coming out of it, not only was I kind of struck by how much I loved the film, and I'll go into some of the reasons why a little bit later, but I was also struck with how depressing it was that the first trailer was so bad. Anyway, today starts the campaign to try to correct that, because a brand new trailer for The Forgotten Island has come out, and I'm happy to say it's much better than the first trailer was. Like this trailer actually communicated some of the heart of the movie, the dynamics between the characters, which I don't think we got any of in the first trailer, and a little bit more of the fun. Again, I don't think this is the best trailer in the world, but I think it's a significantly better trailer than that first one was. And by the way, this is being directed by the same two guys who directed that last Puss in Boots movie, which I think those of us around here, we loved. I think we all love that Puss in Boots movie. So anyway, Rob, you had a chance to see this new trailer for The Forgotten Island. You didn't see the full movie like I
was
did at
the douche
CinemaCon.
that didn't go to the screening.
You know what? I wasn't going to go either. I was like tired from everything else. And I think I even said in one of our live streams, yeah, they've got the screening for Forgotten Island tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to go because of where it landed. But my wife, being Filipino, was, oh no, you're going. Right. Make no mistake, you're going. So I was like, oh, fine. Keep the wife happy. I'm so glad I did. Anyway, Rob, you saw the new trailer. What did you think about it?
Rub it in. I love the trailer. I thought the trailer was terrific. And, the context I had was being at CinemaCon and hearing you guys rave about it. And I think they did show a trailer for it. I seem to remember that they showed a trailer for it.
Okay. I don't remember that, but you're probably right.
I think they did, because I remember seeing something about it. But seeing the full trailer, I saw the full trailer in the theater. And when we saw Toy Story, and it was, I can't, the movie looks great, but hearing you guys, it wasn't just you, it was everybody there. Taylor, I think, was there too, and he saw it and raved. Everybody raved about it. They're talking about it like you just said, the best animated film of the year. So I'm really excited to see it. So count me in.
What do you think about the trailer?
I loved it. They showed it in front of Toy Story.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I loved it. I thought the trailer, the premise, I think they do a really good job of selling the idea that these two friends on this island, the longer you stay on the island, the more you forget. You get to live this blissful existence, but what you lose is yourself. And that's kind of a horrifying concept, but they make it look so appealing, which is the beginning of it. That's a great Twilight Zone episode. That's a great movie itself. I can't wait.
It's almost like a blending of Vanilla Sky in some sense, or like
Yeah.
or
I
like
never would have
Inception,
thought
you
of
know?
that comparison, but that's actually pretty good. That's actually now for
Thank
those
you.
who don't know what the movie it's basically it follows like these two main characters. Okay, so they have been best friends since childhood, and one of the things they bond over is movies. Actually, there's some amazing movie references in it, like top notch gold movie references in it. But so, and now that they've grown up, one's a little bit more of an achiever, the one with the glasses, and one's a little bit more of a little more rough around the edges one. And they've grown up now, and one's getting ready to move off to university, and she has to tell her best friend that she's actually going to go to America to go to Caltech, and they're going to be separating. And that's kind of the emotional groundwork of the movie. And also their personal pasts and how they've been a support to each other is beautiful and touching and warm and every positive phrase I can come up with. But the one's grandmother always told them these stories about this, which I'm gathering is an actual real Filipino myth and real Filipino legend of this forgotten island. And the creatures and the beings that live there and all that kind of stuff. And they kind of spent most of their lives trying to find that island and find a way to get there. And on their last night together, before the one leaves to go to America, they fall into a portal that takes them to that forgotten island, and the adventure begins. So look, I'm going to save my full review for this thing until it actually comes out. But what I can tell you is this movie has straight up golden era Pixar level heart. It is ridiculously funny. Like, I laughed so hard through a lot of it. And there was a lot of sniffling and tears welling up in a lot of people's eyes during the movie. It's got emotion. It's got heart. It's a beautiful tribute to friendship and relationships and memories. Like it really focuses on the power of memories. And it's an absolutely beautiful film. It's an absolutely entertaining film, and it's an absolutely hilarious film. Now, again, let me kind of give a little bit of the caveat that, of course, I am married into a Filipino family. There may or may not, be a gun put to my head to say that this is a great movie. But even regardless of that, guys, take my word for it. When this movie comes out, go and see it. It is phenomenal. And I couldn't be happier with it. And you know what? I have a rule that I don't go to any press stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't done it for years. I am going to contact the studio, and I'm going to ask if I can go to the premiere with a +2 to take my wife, and more importantly, to take my mother-in-law, because I think Anne's mom would love this film. I would love to give that to her as a treat, because it's just a fabulous movie, guys. It's an absolute fabulous movie. And Jonathan, you weren't at CinemaCon, so
I was not,
but you did see this trailer. What did you think about the trailer?
I like it. I'm excited to see it. And I think it's I did get Pixar vibes, even though it's not Pixar, and it feels like it's in touch with kind of like a culturally historic kind of story. You know what I mean? Like, I love when a story has deep roots into a culture. You get that with Moana, obviously, but I mean, I know this is like a Pacific island. I get it, but aside from that, I think it just, I don't know, it just draws a little more heart, a little more depth to the story. So I'm looking forward to it. Like, I think it's going to be fun. And I like the animation style too.
Now, again, guys, I understand that the trailer that dropped today isn't as good as the movie I'm describing. I'm very aware of that. It's a good trailer. But it's even this trailer, as good as it is, does not really represent really overall how good this movie is. Anyways, that's my thoughts on it. Did you guys have a chance to see the trailer of The Forgotten Island? If so, what did you think of it? Whatever you guys thought, jump down to the comments section below and let us know your thoughts. Guys, we want to take a second and thank a sponsor of today's video, Hims. You know, one of the hardest things about trying to lose weight is just figuring out what actually works, because we've seen them all. There are a million trends, diets, and gimmicks out there, and honestly, it can get overwhelming. And that's why weight loss by Hims really stands out. Hims now offers access to an affordable range of FDA-approved GLP-1 medications, including the Wegovy pill at its lowest price ever, and the Wegovy pen. With Wegovy at Hims, lose up to 20% or more of your body weight when combined with diet and exercise. It helps you regulate your appetite and eat less, so success is within reach. Plus, Wegovy is the first ever and only GLP-1 available in a pill for weight loss, so there are no needles needed. And the process is extremely convenient. Everything happens online. You connect with a licensed provider who determines if treatment is right for you, and if prescribed, your medication gets delivered right to your door. No insurance necessary. Ready to reach your goals? Visit hims.com/Campea to get a personalized, affordable plan that gets you. That's HIMS.com/Campea. hims.com/Campea. Based on advertised cash price for 30-day supply of medication only. Membership required, fee not included, and billed separately. Weight loss by Hims is not available in all 50 states. Wegovy is the registered trademark of Novo Nordisk A.S. To get started and learn more, including important safety information, Wegovy clinical study information, and restrictions, visit hims.com.